Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video and I'm so excited to be starting this BBL series with you guys. So in today's video, I will be talking about how much my surgery was, because shit ain't cheap. I will be talking about who my doctor was, surgery date, and everything that was included into getting a BBL. If you are interested, stay tuned, don't go nowhere, alright? Stay tuned. Let's get into the video, y'all. So I chose to go to Mia Aesthetics in Miami. The doctor that I chose was Dr. George's. At first I wanted to go to Dr. Miho, but he was way too expensive. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Dr. George's. So that's finally the doctor that I chose, was Dr. George's. So I went on Mia's website, filled out a questionnaire saying that I wanted to book with them. Somebody got right back to me. They sent me a form saying that I had to pay a $500 deposit and then I could pay however much I wanted to pay along the way, but it had to be paid for by the time I got to pre-op. So all I did was hand in the $500 deposit. I didn't pay any more money until I got to pre-op, until I was cleared. After that, the deposit, they wanted me to send them front, back, and side pictures of my body, which I did. After a while, just filling out a whole bunch of information for them. So after filling out all the information that they needed, I had got assigned a coordinator. So a coordinator is someone who you email whenever you have questions or concerns about your surgery. So when I contacted my coordinator, she had told me that they had offered a BBL package, which came with a BBL pillow, an ab board, 3 foams, and a stage 1 garment. They did offer massages that I did not take. I already had gotten my massages booked with Massage by Ari. She offered 3 massages with taping for $310. So I went with her because the massages by Mia, I heard that they really weren't effective and they were very quick. So I just decided not to book with them and I booked with somebody else. So the third thing I paid for was the recovery house, which was $1,150. I had booked the recovery house through Mia because they offered recovery houses that they were affiliated with. So the recovery house that I chose was EOS House of Healing. That's the recovery house that I went with. I wanted to go with Ava's recovery house because I heard really good reviews, but by the time I booked my recovery house, they were already booked up. So the second option that I chose was EOS. Okay, so let's move along to tell you guys about what is included. With the Lipo 360 and the BBL, with the Lipo 360, it includes lipo to 12 areas of your body. It's going to be 4 areas in your abdomen, 4 areas in your back. It's going to be 2 areas along your waist and 2 areas along your love handles. If you wanted any other liposuction done, added on, it would be an extra $600. Sometimes people want to do either like chin lipo or arm lipo. Unfortunately for me, I did not want any of that. I just chose to do 360 lipo. That came with what I paid for. The amount of fat in the US, in the United States, that they can take out is 4 liters of fat. 4 liters. In Dominican Republic and Colombia, they usually take out more. They get you snatched, but in the United States, they only could take out 4 liters of fat. Also, your BMI, body mass index, has to be below a 34 or they will not perform surgery on you. After they do the Lipo 360 to the 12 areas, that is when they perform a fat transfer to your hips and to your butt with the fat that they literally just took out of you. After booking with my coordinator, she had told me that I had to take 3 things from now on up until my surgery, which was vitamin C, folic acid, and Hemoplex, and that is to boost your iron. By the time you get your surgery done, your hemo has to be above a 12. If it is not above a 12, you will have to pay $500 for Cell Saver. Cell Saver is where they take out blood from you before surgery, and after or during surgery, if you need a blood transfusion, they use your own blood that they took out previously to use on you throughout the surgery. So after you're about 60 days from your surgery, the lab department from the surgery center will send you labs. You have to go and get your lab work done from either urgent care or LabCorp. That's where I went. And they also send you a medical clearance form that you have to get your doctor to fill out so you can be medically cleared to get surgery. If you are not medically cleared to get surgery, they will not perform surgery on you. That lab work and medical clearance is due 45 days before your surgery. 30 days before your surgery, you cannot have 1, no nicotine at all, and 2, no ibuprofen, and no medication other than Tylenol. And then about 2 weeks before your surgery, you cannot have no alcohol and no oral birth control. Those are 2 things you cannot have 2 weeks before. The day of your surgery, you cannot have any acrylic nail on your 2 index fingers. All the other fingers are fine. Right now, Dr. George's is not $5,500 no more. He had went up to $7,100. So altogether, I had spent $6,685 on surgery alone. So let's calculate everything up. 1 being the $5,000 that I spent on the Lipo 360 and the BBL. 2, the BBL package that I paid for, which was $225. 3, the $1,150 that I spent on the recovery house. And 4, the $310 that I spent on the massages. So altogether, that is a total of $6,685. That is just the amount of money on the necessities that I needed for surgery. That does not include the money that I spent on Uber rides. That doesn't include the money that I spent on ordering out when I was at my recovery house. So I'm just going to round it up to $7,000 is how much that I spent on surgery. And that does not include the massages that I got when I came back home. For me, I spent $7,000. A girl 2 years ago probably only spent $3,000. You know, now a girl up and coming might spend about 10 or 12 because surgery is becoming so high right now. Everybody wants to get surgery, you know, so all the doctors are raising up their prices. I'm not sure how much you might spend, but that's how much I spent. I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching my video, and please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications when I post new videos. And best believe they coming. They on the way. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Stay tuned.